If you want to get a conventional mortgage in Woodbury, Minnesota, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to talk about the benefits of conventional mortgages, how to get the best rates for conventional mortgages in Woodbury, Minnesota, the minimum credit score that you'll need for conventional mortgages, and mortgage insurance options that are available to you, as well as the maximum mortgage limit available for conventional loans in Woodbury, along with how to qualify for conventional loans. Hi, I'm Peter Lindquist with the Lindquist Team at Guaranteed Rate. My office is actually right here in Woodbury, Minnesota. I've been originating home loans for over 30 years, and the Lindquist Team will help you get home. I'm going to be your guide today as we walk through all of the benefits of conventional loans. If you like our video today, please feel free to make a comment, like it, share it, and subscribe if you will. We would definitely love to hear from you. We're going to talk about the benefits of conventional mortgages. For the purposes of today's discussion, we're going to limit that discussion to loans available through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So some of the benefits are that conventional loans really are the lowest cost overall when you factor in mortgage insurance options. They offer a variety of mortgage insurance options. We'll talk about those more in a little bit. They offer fixed rate loans and adjustable rate loans. But probably the most important factor to conventional loans right now in Minnesota is that in such a competitive buyer environment, sellers really focus on conventional financing. They perceive the conventional buyer as stronger because it is harder to qualify for a conventional loan. And they know that conventional loans are less picky about the quality of the home compared to an FHA or VA type of loan. So if we can get you qualified for conventional financing, that's going to give you the best opportunity to buy a home in Woodbury, Minnesota. And then on the downside, it's really simple. They're just harder to qualify for. Now, how do you get the best rates for conventional mortgages? The first thing that we want to do is, after we're looking at your loan scenario, we want to see if you qualify for programs like HomeReady and HomePossible. Those interest rates and mortgage insurance rates are significantly better than traditional conventional loans. They have maximum income limits, and that's why not everybody qualifies for them. For a first-time home buyer, your income just has to be under 100% of the area median income. So that is currently about 117,000 in Woodbury. And if you are not a first-time home buyer, then you still might qualify for the program if your income is under 80% of the area median income. That's like 94,000. One thing I want to note is that with this type of loan, we're talking about qualifying income, not household income. Median income limits change from year to year. And as I record this in May of 2023, we are expecting sometime in the next few weeks for those income limits to increase. So I'll put a link in the description below to where you can find the area median income limits. You might have heard of various first-time homebuyer programs that even if the buyer is not on the loan, that we have to count their income in the maximum income limits. That's not the case with HomeReady and HomePossible. So it gets a little tricky, and there are many buyers who actually qualify for HomeReady and HomePossible, but don't know it until they talk to a mortgage professional. Now, if you don't qualify for HomeReady or HomePossible, then we want to help you make sure your credit scores are at least 780 or higher. The best mortgage rates are going to be available at 780 or higher and lower down payments. It's kind of crazy, but that's the way the mortgage environment is right now. 5% down, 780 credit score will be the best kind of interest rate that is available to you if you don't qualify for HomeReady and HomePossible. So the minimum credit score for conventional mortgages is 620. Now, realistically, it's very difficult to get approved with a credit score that is even under 700. Conventional loan approval systems have gotten very, very difficult to work with for borrowers with less than perfect credit. So I'll note that if one borrower has a credit score of 620 and the other borrower has a credit score of 740, the credit score for the file is the lowest of those middle credit scores, so it'd be 620. Now, conventional loans, unlike other products, have a variety of different ways that you can pay for mortgage insurance. As a reminder, mortgage insurance is there to allow you to buy a house if you have less than 20% as a down payment. If you have at least 20% as a down payment, you don't need mortgage insurance at all. But if you've got less than that, now you've got choices. There's either monthly mortgage insurance, which is probably the most common, especially in a higher rate period of time, because monthly mortgage insurance can go away eventually once you have at least 20% equity in the property. There's also single premium and finance mortgage insurance where you pay it once and then never pay it again. That can be the least expensive mortgage insurance overall if you're holding on to that mortgage for at least 4 years or longer. One big benefit is that your monthly payment will end up being lower if you use single premium mortgage insurance. Now, maximum mortgage loan amounts vary from area to area around the United States. In Woodbury, Minnesota, it is $726,200. That's the maximum loan amount to get a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac loan for a single family home. That's not a maximum sales price. So if you want to buy $1 million home and still get a conforming loan, you can, as long as you make up the difference with down payment. If you're buying a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, those numbers get even much higher, from 900,000 all the way up to 1.4 million available through Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Those maximum loan amounts change every year, so we would expect them to be going up again near the end of this year. So now, how do you qualify for a conventional mortgage? It is tougher to qualify. Conventional mortgages will be tougher on credit score, and they'll be tougher on debt to income ratio. So the very first thing we do is we have you start by applying online. And when we're working as a pre-approval, we'll do a soft pull on your credit. That's really a valuable thing in today's world, where every credit score point counts and can cost you thousands if your credit score is too low. Eventually, we would need to pull a hard pull on your credit, but to start with, it's a soft pull. Then we're going to run your scenario through automated underwriting systems that are made available to us from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. It's important to know that we use both. Not every lender does. That's good to know, because if one of them does not approve your loan, we're still going to try the other one. And it's not uncommon for us to have an approval from Fannie Mae, not Freddie Mac, or vice versa. How do we work with credit challenges? The first thing that can help a borrower who's got lower than great credit is to add another borrower. Conventional mortgages really recognize that if there's two people on the loan, there's less risk for the investor, so they make it easier to get a loan that way. Other times, we will analyze your credit and see if there's anything that we can do to help improve that score. And sometimes that can even be done in a very short period of time using this system called rapid rescore with regards to your credit. Two other things you can do. One is increase your down payment if you've got it available to you, and that might come from a family gift or what have you, but a larger down payment can improve the possibility of getting approved for a conventional mortgage. And then the other one is to improve your debt to income ratio. Sometimes that's about restructuring your debt, so maybe refinancing a car loan. Sometimes it's selling some assets or selling a car, or getting credit cards with lower minimum monthly payments. Those kinds of things can all help with your debt to income ratio. Conventional mortgages are the least expensive overall. And most importantly, they're the easiest type of loan to be able to get your offer accepted in 2023 in Woodbury, Minnesota. We'll review all of the options with you and show all of the programs to you, so you've got all the choices available to you, and make sure that you make an informed decision when it comes time to buying a home. We hope to be that lender for you, and I would love to be able to help you out. Feel free to add to my comments below, or send me an email, or give me a call. I would love to work with you. Thanks.